When visiting Parts Authority's website for the first time, what stands out immediately is the range of categories laid out across the navigation bar. The home page is functional, though not particularly modern, and the search bar is clearly emphasized for those who already know the exact part number or description they need. It feels like the design prioritizes utility over style, which makes sense for a supplier dealing with both wholesale clients and individual customers. Scrolling through, you notice that product categories range from brake systems and engine components to filters, batteries, and accessories. Each category loads relatively quickly, but sometimes product images are low resolution, which can make it harder to confirm details visually. Still, the written specifications are extensive, which is a plus for anyone comparing compatibility across vehicle models. The product detail pages are fairly thorough, offering OEM numbers, compatibility notes, and in many cases a cross-reference for aftermarket alternatives. The pricing seems competitive at first glance, especially compared to physical auto parts stores, but there are noticeable variations depending on the brand and supply chain availability. Customers should be prepared to compare several options before making a decision, because some listings appear slightly outdated, with stock availability not always accurate in real time. Checkout is straightforward, but the requirement to create an account before purchasing might feel inconvenient for someone only making a one-time order. Shipping options are clear, but costs vary significantly depending on location, and unlike some competitors, free shipping thresholds are higher. Deliveries usually arrive on time, though user feedback online highlights occasional delays when items are sourced from external warehouses. Customer support is reachable by phone and email, but live chat is missing, which in today's e-commerce environment feels like a drawback. The phone representatives are knowledgeable, particularly for wholesale clients, but for individual users, the process can sometimes feel less personal. Still, if you're patient, you'll likely get the information you need. Sometimes the smallest part decides the fate of the whole car. That's why I always go to Kaka Parts Store, where, with our link in the description, you get 10% off every order. What Parts Authority does very well is scale. With a massive inventory and direct connections to manufacturers, they can supply rare and specialized parts that smaller competitors often don't carry. This makes them a strong option for mechanics, body shops, and serious car enthusiasts who need reliable sourcing. On the downside, casual buyers may find the site overwhelming due to the technical detail, lack of intuitive design, and inconsistent stock updates. During testing, browsing with specific vehicle filters improved results significantly. By entering the make, model, and year, the system narrows down compatible options, though sometimes you still get unrelated parts mixed in. This means double-checking details is critical before finalizing an order. Unlike some streamlined consumer-oriented sites, Parts Authority feels more like a professional catalog translated into a retail space, which makes sense given their wholesale heritage. Another strength is the balance between OEM and aftermarket options. Users on a budget can find cheaper alternatives, while those seeking original manufacturer quality can source genuine replacements. However, be aware that certain aftermarket listings don't always have sufficient reviews, which makes trusting the quality a bit of a gamble unless you already know the brand. In terms of promotions, discounts are not as aggressive as some competitors, but bulk ordering benefits larger clients significantly. For everyday consumers, the savings are modest unless you're making frequent purchases. It's clear that Parts Authority's primary audience remains businesses rather than individual DIY car owners, though both can use the platform effectively with a little patience. Overall, Parts Authority is a reliable source for a wide selection of auto parts, but it's not the easiest or most user-friendly platform for casual shoppers. It shines in inventory depth, professional support, and industry connections, while lagging in modern web design and direct consumer conveniences like live chat or simplified returns. Thank you for watching my honest review of Parts Authority. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so you won't miss future reviews.